a so-called Israelite woman, because she's really not an Israelite woman. She's still in Esau's system and worried about her life in Esau's system, man.
Yeah.
They'll be the worst kind you get an Israelite woman. They'll be the worst kind, because then she's pointing out scriptures trying to cut you, trying to tell you how you should be treating her, pointing out scriptures about loving your wife, when in all reality she don't know what that's talking about. Your wife, your first love is the scriptures, man. This truth. Okay? Stop talking about this fucking bitch that already got fucked like 30 times before you even met her, man. Alright?
Yeah, it really it tells you in the scriptures about what love actually is. If you love your wife, like you got a woman and you know the scriptures, you're hella strict with her. What the fuck are you wearing? Put some shit on. What is that? Nah, you ain't eating that. That shit's nasty. Get that shit out your plate. What the fuck? Nah, you ain't going over there. Hell no, bitch. What the fuck you need to go over there for? That's real love. And they'll look at you like, why are you so fucking mean to me? Like, bitch, I love you. That's why I'm doing that. If I didn't care about you, I would just let you do whatever you wanted. Shit. But yeah, these women talking about Lady Israel. You can't. Hey, look. Bitch, come up on my comment board like that. The only thing you're getting is that it's a shame for a woman to speak in the church. Keep your motherfucking mouth shut. You a woman, you watch the video, just watch the video. Don't comment. Don't leave no damn comments.
Yeah, because you're not going to be saved for your righteousness, because all these women are wicked. The only reason why a woman is going to be saved is to be pollinated.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Pollination.
You know? That's the only reason why. It says she shall be saved for childbearing, man. Not because she's out there doing the work. You think you can have a woman out here doing the work, standing on her feet for 3-4 hours? Hell no, man. And some heels and shit. An hour go by, she's gonna be like, oh, my feet hurt, my knee, I gotta go. You know?
When is this gonna be over?
Yeah. The Lord said that it says that the tabernacle of the Lord is with men.
Men.
Okay? This is man's work.
It's like he-man woman haters club, right?
Which, we don't hate women, you know. We don't hate women. We like that song, that one of those songs, we are not against rappers, but we are against those thugs. We're not against women, we're against you bitches and whores, man. Okay? We're against 2/3 of our women that act like they're the hottest shit on earth, man. When in all reality, you're just wearing makeup to cover up the demon you are.
Hey, death.
You know, which that makeup is witchcraft, man. But, back to this. This is Luke chapter 13, verse 24. And another reason why a man won't strive to enter into the kingdom is because of a woman.
Yep.
Brother might curse him out like, hey bro, you can't be missing camp because of whatever going on at home with you and your woman. And nigga will get offended and say, well, you know what? It's either my wife or the truth. Nigga will stay home. I'ma just pick my wife. I'ma just pick my kid. You got niggas that fell out the truth over women. Talking about they only want one woman in the kingdom and one woman on earth. What kind of ruling class mentality is that? You only want one woman. You can't pop her when she's on her period. What you gonna do, jack off for a week? Well, when she's pregnant, most of the time these women don't like doing those things when they're pregnant. You don't get one and then go to another one. That's a ruling class mentality. You get bored of eating the same food every day or playing the same video game every day. That's like what a woman is. She's a toy. When you was growing up, you didn't have just one toy in your room as a child. You had a whole collection of action figures. Same thing you're going to be with women. You're going to have the Lord. He said, I'm going to give you the desires of your heart. The glory of the man is a woman. You won't just have one. Fuck wrong with you niggas, man.
We've seen that happen a lot. You have a dude come up with his bitch. You get captivated by the truth, he'll be right there listening, he'll start asking questions. Woman right here in his ear, tugging on his shirt. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Eventually, Satan he gives in to Satan. He's just like, all right, bitch, let's go. Fuck out. Gets himself up the block, man.
Luke chapter 13, verse 24. It says, strive to enter in at the straight gate.
You gotta fight. You gotta fight to enter in. Your woman telling you, oh nah, you going out there every week, you're supposed to be here. You gotta fight against that. You be like, look, woman, I gotta go do my job. You like it, you don't like it, you can get the fuck out of here, man. But this is what I'm gonna do. You're either gonna deal with it or you're gonna fucking do something with your life.
And it says straight gate, spelled S-T-R-A-I-T, which means a path of difficulty, man. That's why they put people on what you call a straight jacket, because it's difficult to get out of. Okay, coming into this truth and entering in, it's a difficult path entering into that gate, man. Because what's behind the gate? The kingdom of heaven, man, salvation. Okay, so in order to get through that gate, like it tells in the Apocrypha, it's like a fiery pit on the right and a heavy stream, heavy sea with waves on the left, which you could fall off, man. It's like being on a tight rope. Okay, being this truth is pretty difficult, man, because you have to strive against a spiritual wickedness, man, that comes in your own mind. Okay, and a lot of guys, they can't strive against it, man. They can't battle against their own thoughts, which Satan plagues your own thoughts, man. He'll put something in your mind and make you dwell on it, when really it's just him trying to get you to go off, or him trying to get you to stop doing the work, him to get you to lose faith, to deny the Lord.
That's the main thing that he's trying to do, is to get you to leave, right? Because there's going to be times when you go off, but he's going to use that again. It's not, unless you're doing some heinous shit, you know what I mean? Unless you have sex with another man's wife, you know, like, this motherfucker going to work and you just creeping through the door, you know what I mean? Then, hey, look, yeah, Satan's gonna get you. But you know, go off here and there, you do certain things, you slip up. Hey, mainly Satan has that happen to you. Satan has that happen to you to try and pull you out, man. To condemn yourself, to be like, man, I'm a fuck up, man. I keep messing up.
I seen it.
I keep on going off. I keep on, you know, I can't get it right. It tells you in the scriptures, a righteous man falls 7 times. This is a path of difficulty. Like those circus performers that walk on the tightrope. You think this motherfucker just jumped on the tightrope and started doing backflips on it and shit? No, he had to fall off hella times before he finally was able to be like, oh, I got this shit now. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is in the truth. You ain't gonna just come right in and just be perfect.
It says, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. When once the master of the house is risen up and has shut to the door, and ye begin to stand without, and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us, and he shall answer and say unto you, I know you not whence ye are. Then shall you begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not whence ye are. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity.
Yeah, so dudes that fall out, all right, people that just eat off of our plate, but they ain't preparing no plates for anybody else. You know, you just want to be getting all kinds of free food, but you don't want to make no food. You don't got no food to bring to the potluck. All right? Yeah, say we're gonna have a big barbecue. Everybody brings something. You bring the cups. All right? You bring the drinks. You bring the wine. Get the chicken. I'll bring some potato salad. Then you got a whole bunch of assholes that come with nothing in their pockets, want to come eating all your food. Don't even got so much as a shilling to give you for all the food that they're eating.
It says, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth when ye shall see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets in the kingdom of the Most High, and you yourselves thrust out.
Man.
And you're gonna see that when they go into the chariots, man.
Yeah.
Your ass is gonna be thrust out, laying on the ground crying while you see nukes coming, man. That's gonna be terrible, man. Weeping and gnashing of teeth.
You think about it, like right now you feel a certain type of way. And there's two paths. The one is a super high vibration where you get beamed up into a chariot and you make it out. You ain't gonna be able to stop praising the Lord for like 1,000 years. You know what I mean? Forever, because He saved you out of this crazy ass destruction. The other one is you figure out that you're gonna be destroyed. That's gonna be the most hopeless. You know what I mean? Just complete destruction of the mind and spirit, and then complete destruction of the body. Because the first thing that's gonna happen is it's gonna register in your mind. Oh shit, I was rejected. I don't want to know what that's gonna feel like. That'd be terrible. That'd be the most terrible feeling ever. That's why it says you're gonna come back in the kingdom to everlasting shame and contempt. You're just gonna be like, oh man, that sucked. Oh man, that was fucked up, man. I suck, man. That's how these dudes are gonna feel, man. It's like, man, I fucking suck, man. Why didn't I just? Well, there was really nothing you could have done. You got something?
Yeah, this is I'm just starting Revelation 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Yeah, because that's Yahushua and the elect. Mount Zion is talking about Israel. It's talking about the elect. Right?
It says, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne.
Yeah, so we're singing the new song right now. And it says that nobody could learn this song except for the 144,000.
And before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song, but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
Now, when you think about it, having the truth, it's not just speaking the truth, it's actually doing it. You gotta come out here, you gotta work, you gotta do this thing. When you play on an instrument, you gotta learn how to play on the instrument, then you gotta actually play the instrument. And when you start the song, you can't just like in the middle of the song put the guitar down and put the harp down and stop playing. You gotta finish the whole song, man. So, yeah, go ahead, keep going.
It says,
Satan, man.
Yeah.
these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins.
Oh man, they never had sex in their life. The 144,000, they never had sex in their life. That is full of shit. And you're gonna be destroyed because you fucking blaspheme. Fuck you, bitch. Punk ass motherfucker. The Lord's gonna kill you. The Lord's gonna kill you, bitch.
These are they.
Let me break that down correctly. So simple as people like that. When it's talking about that you're virgins, it's talking about that you're not into these other philosophies, right? That you're not giving into these other women, which is likened unto other doctrines, other philosophies. All right, because Peter had a wife. All right, that's Satan.
Yeah, this is Psalms chapter 6, verse 24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman.
Yeah, strange woman is talking about another philosophy. Because when you go into the ancient world, what happened to a lot of Israelites, man? They got with a woman of another nation, and then what they started doing, man? They started worshiping their gods. They started following after their customs. You know what I'm saying? So that strange woman is talking about a strange philosophy, a strange doctrine. All right? That's what it means when it says 144,000 are virgins. Not that they've never had sex before, but that they have never given themselves over to these strange philosophies, man, to these strange doctrines.
Oh, this one's even better. Proverbs 7 and 4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman.
See? So it likens wisdom and understanding to a woman. All right? Because why? Because the Bible is spoken in parables. All right? The Bible doesn't speak to you straight up plainly. All right? We speak to you plainly. We give it to you plainly. But the Bible speaks it in parables. Go ahead.
It says that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger with flattery with her words.
Yeah, the stranger that flattereth with her words. Like these go into this new age bullshit. And you talk, and they tell you about Pleiadians, reptilians, you know, your spirit self, and you fucking come out of your body, you can fly around. And, you know what I mean? That's a doctrine of devils, man. That's a cunningly devised fable, man. Or the book of Enoch, angels coming down and having sex with women. That's a cunningly devised fable. That's a strange woman. All right, that ain't the truth. The Lord is not the author of confusion, man. The scriptures are simple. It talks about the simplicity that is in Yahweh Shai, man. The scriptures are simple. It's not some crazy, you know what I mean? Some crazy folklore that you hear.
It says, these are they, Revelation 14:4, these are they which were not defiled with women.
So now we got the understanding of what it's talking about, the women. It's not talking about being a virgin like that dude G-Man. Isn't that what G-Man said? That was what he was talking about.
And the mother niggas, Yashua in Milwaukee.
And them motherfuckers ain't virgins. They've had sex before. So what are they prophesying, that they're not of the elect? Which they're not. But, you know?
That's just what happens. I mean, I'm gonna get that real quick. I had that held a while back. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
Yeah, so that's a doctrine of devils, saying that you got to be a virgin. But wait a minute.
There's more. Speaking lies and hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy and lies. This dude over here popping hella bitches talking about you got to be a virgin. Get the fuck out of here, man. Peter had a wife and kids. Who was that? Cornelius. It said that him and his household was saved. What's his household? His wife and his children. So if they're part of the elect, then obviously when it says virgins, it's not talking about that.
It says speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
Yeah, having their conscience seared with iron. They know that they're not speaking the right thing. They know what the truth is, man. Or they once knew the truth.
Though you once knew this.
Though you once knew this, but the Lord took it from them.
Back in Revelation 14:4, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai.
Meaning that they spoke the truth, all right? They didn't lie. That's like the main thing is preaching the gospel, man. All right, not telling no damn lies, man. Not having people go astray. Because it says that if you cause one of these to offend you, man, the Lord's gonna kill you. You cause a baby to offend. That's like if you have a baby, you have a child, and you're teaching it to do wickedness. You're teaching an innocent child, so-called innocent child, to do wickedness when you're supposed to be teaching it righteousness. That's super wicked, man. Right? Like a very new brother comes in, don't know what's going on. You a baby, and I'm over here telling you, yeah, you can smoke weed. It is this or it's that. It's cool. You know what I mean? You go ahead and eat pork. The Lord's got you. That's fucking wicked, man. And then you believe it. You're like, oh yeah, you know, and you start going into that doctrine that I'm teaching. The Lord's going to destroy me and you, but I would get the greater condemnation. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of these fucking guys do. Man. They lead whole congregations, hey, what is it? It said their mouths must be stopped who subvert whole households. You know? Subvert whole households, man. Have a whole congregation, a whole big ass following of people, leading them all straight to the pit, man. All those people leading them all straight to their destruction.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it says back in 1 Timothy 4:1, it says, now the Spirit is speaketh expressly that in latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Because there's going to be guys that give heed to these spirits, give heed to these demons, and then what is he going to do? He's going to go and he's going to preach that amongst his congregation, amongst those that he's with. He isn't just going to keep it to himself, just like the truth, being a fire that you can't contain, man. When you hear the truth, you come to the truth, okay, you start teaching everybody the truth. You start telling everybody, hey, you know, you're an Israelite. It's the same way with these guys that fall out. They go and they spew it out on people, man. Put it out on YouTube. Okay, like the guy that's talking about you have to be a virgin to be saved. No, it's a spiritual meaning behind that, man. It means you can't have been taken by these philosophies, man. See, us in the world, okay, we believed in certain philosophies, but we didn't get taken by them philosophies. It's just like a woman, I did a lesson on this. It's just like a woman you were with in high school. You might have been going out with her, you might have kissed her, held hands, but you never had sex with her. So therefore you're still a virgin, right? Well, there's these philosophies, these doctrines that we might have been into. We didn't fully get taken by them. Obviously not, because we still be in those philosophies. You know? So that's how you can spiritually equate it to being a spiritual virgin, man.
Yeah, because you got guys that know that they're Israelites, and you try and tell them the truth, and they can't be persuaded because they're given over to them. Like there's nothing that's going to change their mind. They're just locked in.
Conscience seared with a hot iron.
Conscience seared with a hot iron. You know?
They're branded. They're branded by them demons, man. Having your conscience seared with a hot iron, that means you're branded by Satan. He owns you. You follow the truth. The Lord don't want you. So who's going to get you?
Right there in the middle of the casino.
Then you're going to be putting thoughts in your mind, oh, go teach this, go teach that. You know? Guys literally bug out. Now, it doesn't show right away, you know, but over time it starts coming out of them. Then they start preaching lies. You're not supposed to worship men. Or you're not supposed to worship Yahweh Shai. You know, that's a demon.
This is Titus 1:10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Especially they of the circumcision, meaning them that know that they're Israelites. Okay? Unruly, meaning they're out of order, and they're vain talkers, man. Good.
Whose mouths must be stopped.
Whose mouths must be stopped. Because the things that they're preaching is wickedness, man. And if they're unruly, out of order, they're going to tell you don't need to be under a man. Okay? That you don't need men to teach you. Alright? When Peter, he was the head of the church. Why was he the head of the church? Okay? Why did the Lord say, thou art Peter, which means rock in the Greek, Petra. Upon thee shall I build my church. Okay? Because there's an order to things, man. There's always an order in everything, man. Even going back to the ancient world when we went to war, there was always order. Alright? You had a captain over men. You had captains over those captains and captains over them. Then you had a king or a leader. Okay? There's always order.
Which goes back to speaking lies and hypocrisy, because these same guys that'll tell you not to worship men, they'll have men under them that are learning from them.
And they'll tell them, oh, I'm the head of the camp. I'm the head of the camp. Hold your peace. Hold your peace.
So really, it's not about that they don't believe that there should be an order. It's that they want to be the head, man. They want people following after them. They want to be the elders, the apostles. You know what I mean? They're envious. That talks about being preaching the truth of envy and strife. You know, that's what these guys do. This is 1 Timothy 5:1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father.
And that's another thing that they do. They come against the apostles, man. Like as if the apostles ruined their life. No, you ruined your life. Okay, that's why before you come into the truth, it tells you to be fully persuaded in your own mind. It tells you you must be fully persuaded in your own mind. Meaning you have to be fully convinced in your own self that this is the truth. Because if you're coming in to please a man, oh, that was my best friend, I want to be. It ain't about that, man. It's about serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? And it's going to show in the end. Alright? This guy, okay, that ain't fully persuaded in his own mind, he gonna come out being a demon, man. Then he's gonna say, he's gonna talk against the elders, which all the elders were doing was preaching you Yahweh Shai, showing you the way. Okay? Showing you the way. I get the one in the back.
Alright, let's take a Green Ranger.
Showing you the way. But you're gonna be a little bastard. Come against the apostles that did nothing but show you love. Nothing but show you the truth. Okay.
First Timothy 5:1, rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father.
So who are you to say all the elders is wrong? They're going off. They ain't preaching the truth. It says rebuke not an elder. Or if you catch the apostle call out, he knows what he's talking about, but he called out the scripture wrong. Calling him goat mouth. What an asshole, man. You guys are demons.
I got you now.
Yep.
You're going off on that.
Got you too hard.
Got you. Fuck them guys, man.
You know?
And you know, you gotta, because we have spiritual fathers.
That's what I said. You're not an elder, but treat him as a father. You're not gonna go home and slap your dad across the face or call your dad a rude name. The scriptures tell you to honor thy mother and thy father. And if you don't, you curse your parents, you should get, the Lord gonna put you to death, man. That's what the scriptures say. If you curse your parents, curse at your parents, you dishonor them, you're supposed to get put to death, man. That's what happened in the ancient world, you know? And we don't know any better because, you know, what I mean by that is in the world we didn't know any better about treating our own parents, but coming into the truth. See, that's why the truth is beautiful, man. That's why Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is beautiful, because there's a law in everything, man. How you're supposed to treat your actual parents and then your spiritual parents, man. You know? But in the world, being in the world, we didn't know these things. Because our parents didn't know these things. But you still can't dishonor your parents. Okay, they brought you into the world. The scriptures tell you, you can never repay your parents for bringing you in. They opened up the matrix for you, which is the womb to bring you forth. You know? So you're not supposed to rebuke your elders. And when he talks about your elder, he's talking about the brother that's over you in the truth, being an elder, and your parents. But this is talking about the elders in the truth. Okay? Because it says entreat him as a father. So that's how you know it's talking about the elders, the men in the truth that are above you.
Yeah, because Apostle Paul said, greet, I can't remember his name. He said, greet this man, my son.
Oh yeah, Phineas, I believe.
Yeah. My son that I've begotten in the faith.
Philemon.
Yeah. Or my son in the truth. You know? Because Paul was his spiritual father, man. You know? And that's what they are. They're like fathers to us. Because a father teaches his son how to be right, what's wrong. You know what I mean? Tells him the truth, helps him out, and that's what the elders and the apostles did for many men. They preached the truth, man. Taught them the path to salvation, the path to escape the wrath of the Most